Hi guys, welcome. My name is Jacqueline Valdez. Welcome to Jacqueline Valdez Live. I am super excited to be here today. So we are so excited to have our guest, the official pole girl. So welcome.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
So I am doing well. How has your afternoon been?
I am doing great. I'm just now finishing up some classes.
Okay, nice, nice. And you are a professional pole dancer, instructor, and then also an entrepreneur.
Yes, I am. So me and my mom, we own the business Pink Pole Studio, Pink Aerial Dance Studio. So we're located in Atlanta, Georgia, in front of the West Side Beltline. So
Okay, very
super
cool.
excited.
Yes. So when did you guys open?
So we've been open since 2014. The
Okay.
one in Queen City, we have one in Alabama, and then we just moved from Metropolitan, which
Wow.
is like a metro area, closer to the West Side Beltline. We just got here at this location. I want to say in May. It's been good.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
what tips would you give someone who is wanting to pursue their dream and wanting to open up a business but is has a little bit of fear?
I would say go for it because if you don't go for it, how would you know where to start and how to grow the business? So I would say start small, work your way up, follow your mind, keep going, keep being consistent. I don't know if you all believe what type of religion, but I keep God
Mhm.
always first and make sure I'm there. He's there by my side. It can be scary because it's like, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this money? How am I going to keep the business running? But I'll say, also, like my mom is like my mentor. So always go and ask like someone that you look up to or either follow and would love to like take like advice, still take business class. So
I love that so much. You're dropping so many gems because that's so true. A lot of people worry about, oh my gosh, how am I going to get the money? And what happens if I fail? And are scared to ask for help. So it's always good to reach out to someone, whether it's a mentor or a coach or who you see on social media that inspires you or
right.
family.
And I also read books as well. So they like it's one book. It's like the laws of success. You're gonna fail. So like you have to know that you're gonna fail is always a different try. Like a couple of tries to get that right process. Like I remember in flying, like giving passing out flyers, and I had a lot of no's. Like I'm like, hey, can I give you this flyer? I had a lot of no's to just get a yes. Now it's like open, like pole is like open to the world. A lot of people were closed minded about it, but yeah, it's always going to be rejections.
Yeah.
Be
That's
prepared for rejection.
I love you say that because a lot of people are scared of no's and scared of being turned down. And
Right.
there's just going to be so many no's, and then eventually there will be yeses, and doors will start to open.
Yeah, I agree. Like.
That's so exciting. I love it so much. Yes, guys. So listen, great tips that you're giving just to follow your dreams, follow your passion, and the consistency. That's a huge
Yes,
one that
that
I,
is a huge thing. Like I will say, consistency has really helped me. Like with posting, I'm like, oh, I didn't post today. Like, just imagine, like with social media, I was looking, um, they post a million times. You have to just to get someone's attention because that one post might not reach to some people. So you have to keep posting. So consistency really helps with everything in my life. Like if I don't like be consistent, it's not going to be a habit that I
right.
want.
Right. I love that. It creates a habit. And how did these doors, once they started finally opening, you've had some really exciting things coming up and happening for you.
Yes, I me being consistent, especially on social media because that's what's the world is revolved of like social media. Being consistent, also networking and being like nice to people, doesn't matter who that person is, just always, smile if you can cheer them on. Like it was one girl, she would come to my $10 Tuesday pole class because we have like a fun, they're gonna learn a little twerking
Okay.
pole.
I
Um,
love it.
she was really sweet. She never said anything. She took 3 of my classes, and then she brought like she would bring her friends. So it was like Ti's daughter, Lil Wayne's daughter. They all like came to class. And it was just like you have to treat people, everyone the same. So it was that's how I started.
Nice. And that's
Again,
so true. Just be nice to other people and
right.
be open and inspire other people. And, more doors open up once you start to be more welcoming and loving and enriching others.
Yes. And then just yes. Hold on, what am I? Sometimes I get a little nervous. Like I can literally say Paul has definitely opened me like to being more open and be able to talk to people. Cause I used to be this shy person. So
Oh,
yeah, so um I was about to say something. I
uh-huh. I
something.
love that though. It's so true because now pole is being embraced by others a lot more, and people
Mhm.
are seeing it not just as a fitness or stripper aspect, but also an art form. And there's just many forms of pole dancing that is being embraced now, which is really nice to see.
Right.
Mhm.
I love to express my art from there.
Yes, I love that so much. And you've been expressing your art on the stage lately too. You've been dancing
Yes.
and going on tour for Spice.
Yes, correct. Actually, I'm so happy that I took that journey because it opened me up to look at other things differently. Like I was consumed with R&B, hip hop, a little bit of electronical music, and but that opened me up to like the dance hall world, and it was like, okay, this is how they dance. I really had to study like this is how they dance, this is how they move. I like it, not to know what they're saying.
Right.
So it's been it's been fun and like traveling because I'm always working,
Wow.
like traveling, being able to go to these different islands. It's amazing.
Wow. How do you stay centered and how do you maintain your business while you're away on these tours?
So when I'm away, I of course let my students know like, hey, it depends on if they want to be taught with other instructors. Some of them they're like, oh, I would miss that week or whatever.
Yeah.
Or and then we have other instructors that will cover for me. So it's been good.
Nice. That's so exciting. And I know how students get, I have a dance studio myself, and
Oh,
they are
cool.
very supportive and loyal. And sometimes they just want to wait to dance with you.
Right. Where's your studio located?
I am in Gainesville, Florida.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool. So when I
Yeah.
go to Florida, I'm gonna have to check you out.
Yes. Come visit me.
Yeah.
Come hang out with me.
Right, I will. I think we're thinking about going. Me and we're doing a family trip, but I'm gonna do a little getaway to come check you out.
Okay. Exciting. Yes. Yes. Maybe you can come teach some workshops too.
Oh, yes, that would
That'd be
be
super
amazing.
fun. So, what's your favorite style of pole dancing? What's your favorite move to do?
I love to do so. I go for the sporty look because
Okay.
it's just to show that I could do this and be a little. I'm a little double jointed, so it's like, oh, I can do this as well. So my favorites, I would say, I love doing the one hand airwalk. That's like my signature, so I have to put that everywhere I go. That I love doing the Iron X.
Wow.
Most of the strengthy moves.
Is there a tip that you would give the viewers what they could do towards working towards those upper body tricks and those impressive tricks?
So first you have to condition. I love a good conditioning. Like I said, I had a couple failed attempts. Like, oh, every move, I'm like, oh my god, it's so hard. But keep going. And then I record myself. Every attempt, I'm looking to see what have I did wrong and what can I do better to do that move. Also, like the one hand airwalk, that takes a lot of strength. You have to really be able to hold your body and be able to know when you can engage your glutes, your abs, everything.
I
So,
love that. That's such a great tip. Brandy says that you are amazing. Oh,
oh, thank you,
thank you
Brandy.
for popping in, Brandy. Yeah, it's so true, though. Those are good tips because a lot of people think, okay, I'm just going to jump on the pole, my first class, and I'm going to start doing
No,
iron X's and start doing flags. And there's so much more to it. You do have to have patience and you do have to condition and you have to engage your muscles and engage everything.
yes, I tell every student, they're like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this." No, it is a process. You have to learn the fundamentals. You have to learn. Okay, this is how this is working.
Yeah.
You have to. It's so much. I'm like, oh yeah. They're like, oh, when we can learn the iron X. That is a wow. You know how long I've been doing this? It
That's a
took
good
a
point.
minute.
Yes.
It's gonna
You've
take years and time behind what you want to do.
Yeah, years and time and patience with your body, patience with
Right.
yourself,
And
patience, and just it's a journey.
yes, and do not rush your journey. I never rushed my journey. It took me forever to like learn how to climb when I first started. I was climbing with my feet, and they like, no, take your feet off the pole. So
I love that so much. And that just goes to show that how the progression is and how the journey is and how everyone pretty much starts at the same point where they might be flexing their feet. They shouldn't be. They might be using the wrong body muscles. And then
right,
the goals that you can get towards and who you can look to in the industry to inspire you.
right. That you're so true. Like pointing my toes was like one of the biggest when I started. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to point my toes and focus on the trick that you want me to. And then like I have naturally like cricket feet. I'm pigeon toe and bow leg at the same time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to go straight. I need to go straight. So that was one of my weaknesses. Like that was my heart. My heart.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Royal sends hearts. Hello, hello.
Hey, Royale.
I love it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please let us know if you have any questions. And also that you're commenting about just the journey and how you saw yourself growing and recording yourself. How did you go from that point to going on stage and performing in front of hundreds of people and then
Right.
conquering that stage fright?
You're right. Stage fright. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I still get that feeling like, oh my God, my hands start getting sweaty, and I don't have sweaty hands. Um, I one of my actually last year I stayed to myself and I put one of my goals was to actually like travel and be able to be on stage at least one. I was like at least one time, and this year I made it happen. Like I really was like, oh wow, you really have to manifest what you want in life.
Oh, I
Um,
love it.
yeah, so like I don't know. I think when once I hear music, because I love music, that's why like my alter ego is Jane Doe. So Jane Doe, Doe is spelled like Do Re Mi. And what how I overcome my stage fright, I tune everybody out and I just listen to the music on what I'm supposed to do. So yeah.
I love that. Just being in the moment and being present.
Yeah, and just being yourself, letting your body be free instead of like, oh my God, I'm gonna fall. Because if you think you're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. So just think, oh, I'm about to kill it. Let's do it.
Yes, manifest it and have those positive thoughts in your heart and in your soul and in your mind.
Yes, always manifest.
I
So
love
that's one of my goals for this year. Next year, we're gonna see what comes along.
Yes, it's so exciting. And you're with Celine Media Company now. Shout out.
Yeah,
Thank you for setting that up for
yes, I'm so
connecting with you.
excited. And I also was looking for someone to manage me as well. And then boom, she was here all along. She was taking classes at the studio. So she's amazing.
She
Like
is.
tell me things that I didn't know. So like that was amazing. And like I said, remember I am like still that shy person, but coming out more. Um, Having her is like a really good thing.
Yes, she's such a beautiful spirit. And it's so nice when you do open yourself up. Like you said, she was right there the whole time. And the universe just puts people in your life that are meant to be there and that are meant to be part of that journey.
Correct.
Hi, Cece.
Hi, Cece. How are
I
you?
love it. Thank you guys for popping in, everybody. So, what exciting stuff do you have in store for you next year?
Next year, I will because I started with my pole grip. I'm being consistent with that. We talked about consistency.
Yes.
The goal is to have actually I think I don't want to do pole clothes, but the goal is to do fitness. I want to do it like make sure it's open to everyone. I'm trying to do that and more shows. working with more artists, being able to brand myself out more.
I
And
love that. What
net,
artist would you like to work with?
she doesn't dance or sing anymore.
Okay.
It was definitely Tiana Taylor. I would love to like, if she ever like, I need a pole dancer, I would definitely dance for her. That was one like that's one of my main. And um Beyonce, of course.
Okay.
I
I love
love Beyonce. I would even do Rihanna.
it.
So
I love it.
they're like, yeah,
I love it. You have big dreams. I love it.
yes.
Is there anything else that you wanted to tell the viewers?
What do I need? Do they want advice? I don't
Does anyone
know.
have any questions? Does
I
anyone?
don't. They don't have any questions. Stay like my advice to everyone: stay consistent. Like we just spoke on this call. Stay consistent. Do not be afraid. Overcome your fears. Like I can say my fears was still a little bit, but my fears was procrastination because it would beat us down. Do not procrastinate. Keep going. If you don't get a move, it's okay. It's gonna take time. Like if your jade is not flat, we're gonna keep trying till your jade get flat. Um, if you think you're not strong enough, I believe we're real strong. So condition your body. Yeah, network, be nice to everyone. Do not be that mean girl. Nobody likes mean girls.
And your students love you so much, and everyone has so much love for you. And I totally see why. You're just such a beautiful
Oh,
spirit.
thank
You're so
you.
open, and you're just so giving.
Thank you so much. And I can say the same to you.
Oh, thank you. It's been so much fun. I'm so excited for your studio and for all the exciting stuff coming up with your studio as well.
Thank you. And you have to come visit. Make
Yes,
sure you come and let me know when you come touching down to Atlanta.
yes,
I
and
would
we'll
love
have to
to.
be in touch for sure.
Yes,
So
most
excited.
definitely.
Yes, how has it been like to be in a family business too?
It's good. We can, if I'm in the room, my mom's gonna get me. Okay, so I have to do everything right.
Hi,
And
Mom.
so if she's saying anything like, "Oh, this," guess what? I have to go to the students like, "Hey, we cannot do this." So it's really good. She does the manage. She doesn't know how to pole. She did one pole performance for her birthday.
I
She
love
did
it.
like a fireman and a bam and everything.
I
So
love how
um,
cute. Awesome.
yes, so she does the managing part. I do mostly the content, the teaching. So it works hand in hand. She
Nice.
said she wants me to like take days off. I'm like, no, this is our business. We have to keep going. So I'm
And
here
it's
every day.
true. That's true. When you're an entrepreneur and you have your own business, it really is a morning, afternoon, evening job. And you're always thinking of, like you said, content and thinking of moves and thinking of how to inspire your students and how to stay inspired. And then how to, get yourself seen and network and go on tour. Brandy asked, who or what inspires you?
Who and what? Okay, so of course, me and you know what? This year I met Nicole DePaul. She was very awesome.
I love her.
Yes, Nicole DePaul. Being able to network. Crystal Belcher, she was really good. Like working with her is like amazing. That's my girl.
Yes,
Um,
both amazing ladies. Love them both.
um, Dimitri, I really like Dimitri because he does a lot of crazy pole tricks, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yes, he's
He
adult
is-
too.
That is yeah. So most of the girls that I connect with, they inspire me. It's like, oh, okay, they different entries of moves. Seeing how they're because they're a little older, so like seeing how they work towards their pole journey, and they telling me advice like good advice. So those are who I look.
I love that the older generation of pole dancers and the younger generation of pole dancers are all coming together, and everyone's really helping each other out through this journey and a family.
Yes, yes. So yes.
Yeah, I love it. Well, it has been such a pleasure, and thank you guys for tuning in. And we will
Thank you.
definitely keep in touch and let me know about your exciting events coming up and all that fun stuff.
Yes, we actually have a Halloween showcase this next Saturday. It's going to be amazing. I've been helping some of the students. When I tell you their performance is like better than mine because I don't have anything, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I'm super excited to like see, like show everyone.
I
So
love that. Yes, showcasing everyone and sharing off everyone's love and passion for a fun fitness and
yeah,
sexy and empowering form of movement.
yes.
Well, good luck, guys, on your showcase. I'm sure it'll be fabulous, and I will
Yes,
be.
I'll make sure I send you a link so you can see and be like, oh, okay.
Yes, I would love that. Oh my gosh. Thank you
And
so
I would love to come to the studio. Thank you all for tuning in as well.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Don't forget
you.
to follow, like, and subscribe to Jacqueline Valdez
Make
Live,
sure I do that.
illuminating the world one voice at a time. Thank you guys. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye.